Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl JoJo, and I'm here with the review for Married at First Sight. Y'all asked for it, so you are going to get it. Don't know for how long, though, because none of you bothered to tell me, other than one person. Okay, shout out to you. I think your name is SCP on the YouTube streets. None of y'all bothered to tell me that this show was 2 hours long. 2 hours of a reality show at that. It's not a movie. 2 hours of a reality show. I'm going to fight y'all. I'm going to fight y'all for not letting me know. But anyway, I love you. So we're going to move on. Now, y'all got to excuse my whole look today. I was so dead set on making sure I packed my computer. I left my makeup bag and my wallet at home in my other purse. So I'm hungry. I'm looking all plain about the face. The hair ain't really right. I still don't feel good, but it's coming up. So you might hear a cough somewhere up in here, but just work with me today because I'm trying to do this for y'all. Okay? So my first thoughts about the show, I did not go back and binge watch it like I had originally planned to do. I just really did not have the time that I thought I was going to have. But my first thoughts and opinions on the show is that this show is really difficult for anyone who might be a little bit jaded by love or falling in love, because all these people are in their mid to late 20s or early 30s, and some of these folks are around my age, and it just kind of have you thinking, like, is this what it's come to, where I have to marry a total stranger? I mean, is it that hard out here in these dating streets? Because if so, I might as well throw the towel in now. Then it also is just I have a problem with people playing with marriage. I don't like for people to make a joke or make a mockery out of it, and I'm really hoping that, given that the show has been on so long, I'm hoping that that's not quite what it is. And I just kind of hope that I'm judging. You know what? I am. Maybe I'm judging it too harshly. I believe that I am. Y'all ain't got to tell me. Okay, I just went ahead and got myself in check. Maybe I am judging this whole process too harshly, and I just need to give it a chance. Because if you believe in love at first sight, then I guess you could believe in marriage at first sight. And arranged marriages have happened since the beginning of time, and people have fallen in love in their arranged marriages. So, okay, I'll bite. So we started off with Taylor and Brandon. Um, I believe Brandon. Brandon was first to tell his family that they found a match for him. And the funniest person at the table was the auntie and the grandma. The grandma was kind of looking at him like, now, Brandon is in school and he lives with his grandmother, so her opinion is very important to him. Brandon's grandma was looking over at him like she could have cut up at any minute, but she knew that she had the people down at the church. She had Reverend Johnson and Deacon Cornell. They was all watching, so she didn't want to cut up too bad for the church members. But if that camera hadn't been there, I got the feeling that the grandma and the auntie would have cut up. As a matter of fact, the auntie was looking like, I need a cigarette. Like, I'm not going to be able to do none of this. And the mama said, see, that's exactly why I sent him to live with you. Son, whatever you want, we'll support you. So Brandon's family is not really all the way with it, but the mom at least is going to support him. The grandmother said it's a lot for her to take in. She doesn't understand why Brandon would need to do that, but she is going to support his decision. Brandon is light-skinned, black dude in school, living with grandma. Seems to be a partier, seems to be a person who can walk in any door and make a friend. It doesn't matter. He said he does stuff solo, and he has been matched up with Taylor. Now, Taylor is a cute girl. Taylor's family takes it better than Brandon's. Okay, they seem to be fairly open, fairly supportive. She asks her cousin to walk her down the aisle, to which he was honored to do. But Taylor's just one of those girls. She's a hustler. Okay, Taylor has about 10 jobs, and she do Uber. She is a research scientist, I think. And she is also just ready for love. She's tried the dating thing. Everybody has the same story. I've tried the dating thing. I've tried the apps, and none of that is working for me. So she's ready to get into this process. She trusts it. She trusts the matchmakers, and she's excited that she's about to meet the man that is literally perfect for her. When I look at Taylor and Brandon, I am pretty sure I already know what their problem is going to be. And something tells me it's going to stem around money and independence, because Brandon is living at home, and I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that because he is in school. I'm just saying the type of person that Taylor appears to be, she appears to be very much a go-getter, very much a hustler, very much on her grind. She does know how to both work and have fun, okay, based on her photos anyway. And she has a very nice body, so kudos to you. But she seems to be more about work first. Okay, we got to have this done first before we can move on to the next. So I just already can see some issues there. But other than that, we're going to see if these two are perfect for one another. At least they'll have fun at a party. That seems to be the case. Alrighty. Okay, so next we have Zach and Mindy. Um, Zach has not had luck in the dating scene, and he's telling his friends that he's going to be marrying a stranger, and his friends are just like, why? Why would you do that? And the reaction that I got from Zach's friends let me know that Zach is probably on the show to further whatever career he's trying to get. I don't believe Zach wants to be married. Everything about his friends' reaction told me that Zach has not mentioned to them that he wants to be married, because the friends were like, well, why now? What makes you want to get married? When did you ever want to get married? And Zach is trying to convince us and y'all that he's always wanted to be a husband and have a family. And them friends is looking at him like, okay, Zach, well, we gonna support your decision, but we think that this is crazy, and ultimately the friends believe that it is a bad idea. Now, Mindy. Mindy is sweet. I like Mindy. Mindy reminds me of Tanya from Real Housewives of Atlanta, the friend of the show by choice, because they asked her to get the peach and she ain't want it. But she reminds me of her. She's super sweet, super bubbly, really excited about the process, has been in the dating game for a while, was pregnant, had a miscarriage right around the time that her, was it her, I'm sorry, let me look at my notes. Right after her sister died from an overdose. So it was her sister. She is telling her older sister how she's going to marry this stranger, and her older sister is not really with it. However, she is still very supportive of Mindy, really loves her, and really believes that Mindy is a great catch and that she has always been responsible with her decisions before. And so she just trusts that whatever decision her sister has made, that is going to be the best decision for her. And that's usually how you got to handle it when you're dealing with grown people. Whatever you've made for yourself, I'm going to support you in it because you grown. You've gotten yourself to this point, so I'm gonna just roll with it. It ain't what I would do, but I'm gonna roll with it for you. Um, Mindy's parents are not supporting. We did not see them on camera, which is heartbreaking because everybody wants their parents to be at their wedding, so that has her a little emotional. I don't know if I feel like, excuse me, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm still getting over it. I don't know if I feel like Mindy and Zach are the best match. I feel like Zach is very, showy, very, look at my hair, look at my suits, look at me. I mean, he didn't give that off overtly, but I just don't get a family man or husband out of Zach. I get eternal bachelor. And out of Mindy, I get, wife and mom, and she teaches figure skating, and I get all of those vibes from her. So yeah, with Zach, I guess it's just gonna be interesting. I noticed that one of the first things that Zach and his friends brought up were looks. Like, what does she look like physically? So even that kind of tells me, and of course you want to be physically attracted. Like, that's a big thing, don't get me wrong. But the fact that you go there first, like that's your first worry, it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know if I feel like they're going to be a good match, but we'll see. All right. Derek. Derek and Katie. Yeah, okay. Derek is in IT. He's never been in love. His parents are divorced. I believe he is in his mid-20s, 25. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot the ages of the other people. Zach and Mindy are in their mid-30s, and Taylor and Brandon, I think Taylor was 31 and Brandon was 33. I believe I have that right. Now back to Derek and Katie. Derek and Katie are a younger couple, but Derek works in IT. He's never been in love. Parents divorced. He wants to be in love. He wants to have a family. He believes that he can be a family man. He wants that partner, and yeah, that's pretty much it for Derek. He wants it. So his mom is not for it. Okay, his mom lives in another country. She will not be supporting his decision. So he's hoping that the dad's family is a little bit more supportive, which they were, but they were still kind of like, his daddy was still just befuddled by the whole thing, as I would have been as a parent as well. And that mama was sitting over there eating her food like, child, I'm glad he ain't my son. That's your son. That's y'all's son. It ain't my son. But she wasn't saying nothing. And the rest of the family was just looking shocked. But they say that they are going to support him, that it is his decision. The dad does not see why it has gotten to this point. There could have been another way, but if this is the way you want to do it, son, then okay. I mean, the daddy literally looked scared. He was like, okay, anyway, Katie. Y'all, Katie is a child therapist, and Katie is on here acting like a child herself. Um, Katie is ready. She's a diabetic. She's been a diabetic since she was about 11 years old. So not only does she want to get married and have that partnership and have that love, but also she wants to have children earlier because it's a risk the older she gets. And that's something that you have to think about. Excuse me. It was not a cough. And she's just ready. Other girls her age might not be ready. Other guys her age just want to have a good time and not do anything serious, but she's sick of it. And she's ready for something real. So she came to Married at First Sight. Overall, her family is happy. They seem to be fairly supportive of her. Katie is emotional because her ex has reached out to her from the past, this guy that she had been dating. And this guy says that he loves her and that he wants to be with her and he doesn't want her to go through with this, although he didn't want to be with her before she told him that she was getting married. Okay. And the mama peep game, the mama is old school like the rest of us. She peep game. Anytime I don't want you and you decide that you don't want me, but then I decide, I'm sorry, hold on. Anytime that I wanted you and you decided that you didn't want me and I moved on with my life and my happiness and I decided to be with somebody else, now you coming back telling me that you want me and you want to be with me, and it's nothing but smokes and mirrors. It's one of those things that I don't want you, but I don't want nobody else to have you either. So the mama's just like, no, she need to go on. She need to stay away from him. He's not a good person, and she needs to move on with her life. And she does. Okay, I don't know if this is moving on, but she does need to move on. All right. Austin. Austin is a mama's boy and a network engineer. He is also in his early 30s. And Austin is ready to settle down, ready to get married. He got a nephew, so he's ready for the kids. Just about everybody is ready for the children. The only person I didn't hear mention it might have been Zach. Well, Mindy did mention that she wanted children, but she didn't. Yeah, everybody's ready for the babies. Okay, everybody. I'll just throw everybody in there. But Austin says he got a little nephew. He's good with his little nephew, and he's ready for, to be a father and to be a husband and have a family. And it's very important that whatever woman he chooses is liked by his number one leading lady, and that would be his mama. And anybody who has ever been with a mama's boy, y'all know the level of stress that mama will give you. I have been there. And that mama was smirking and smiling and looking at Austin like, child, I'm about to mess all this up the whole time he was talking. So his family is fairly shocked. Okay. They can't really believe that he is going to go through with this. The mom is definitely not here for it. But like I said, the way she was looking like, I'm finna mess this up anyway, y'all. Don't even worry about it. I'm going to make sure that all of this just doesn't go down the way it's supposed to go down. The granddaddy, he looked like he was ready to go on the show too. The way he was looking at him like, shoot, is this, can I sign up as well? Do they have a seniors edition? And something about the way he was looking over at Austin and then looking over at the grandma like he was ready to upgrade. Woo, child. Anyway, but yeah, mama ain't having it and mama ain't having it either. Now Jessica, who is going to be his match, is in patient care management. I said she was in her early 30s. Jessica doesn't have kids or anything like that. She has a twin sister, and she actually reveals to her twin sister, and I don't know if that was her twin sister's husband. I don't know who that was because they flashed the name up so quick, and I was trying to take notes, so I didn't catch it. But she's letting her sister know, I'm going on the show. I'm going to do it. I'm going to marry a total stranger. Her sister is concerned, but she also trusts her judgment. Okay, Jessica is known as the keeper. Jessica is known as the girl that everybody would want to have and any man would love, but she can't never get kept. So she came onto the show to try to see if she could get kept. And yeah, you know, her sister not 100% with it, but at the same time, she is going to support her sister. All righty, let's see. Now, Mika. Now, y'all know I love me some Mika. Y'all already knew I was going to love her. I thought she was so cute as soon as she hit the screen. Mika is calling her family over because they're going to have a brunch, and, you know, I guess she's going to let them know then. But Mika is let's see. Oh, hold on. I lost my place. A category analyst. She is a go-getter. She is a hustler. She is about her money. She's tried this dating thing before, but now, you know, she just going to trust some professionals because she's tired of the games, and hopefully they'll match her up with the right one for her. Mika is 25, so fairly young, but she is ready to get into what she wants to get into. She is the oldest, and I know that struggle. When you are the oldest of your siblings and your parents are single moms or single dads, then you are doing a whole lot of work. You are really the secondary parent, the other person that keeps people in line. And I just want to let y'all parents out there know, I know you mean well. I know you want to teach a child responsibility. But if you keep letting your older children be in charge of the younger children like that, you're going to cut yourself off from some grandchildren, because that's what happened to me. I know how hard raising children is. Okay, I'm not. That's a big part of the reason that I just said nope, nope, nope. So just keep that in mind while y'all got them older kids, you know, washing their clothes and cleaning up and fussing and sometimes even passing out whoopings if they got to. Anyway, let's see here. So when Mika tells her family, at first I thought they were going to be mad because, you know, it's a whole bunch of black women. So I just thought they was going to go off on her. Child, them folks was ready to turn up. They was like, hey, we getting married. Hey, I said, this family ready for the reception. Y'all just want to be on TV and go to the reception. And I can't blame y'all, because I would have been just like that too. But you could see a little bit of concern on some faces. I just want to know, how big is the family? It was a whole bunch of people up in that little bitty apartment. It was like auntie, the cousin, second cousin friend, you know, baby daddy. It was just a bunch of people in the apartment, but everybody's happy, including her mom. Now, Michael, who is her match, Michael is an education coordinator. He creates programs and projects for children with special needs, which I thought was beautiful. Michael, you can tell he has a heart. Like, he is one of those men that's very in tune with his feelings and emotions. And it's interesting that they have paired him with Mika. But hey, not that I don't think she's emotional, because I do. But she said she has a very type A personality, that she is a type A woman. Michael does not strike me as a type A man. And maybe that's for the best. Okay, actually, I was wrong. See, that's why I'm not the professional. That actually makes sense for a type A woman to be with a man who is not type A, because then there's no power struggle. Y'all know what y'all doing over there at Married at First Sight. Let me mind my business. So anyway, Michael also teaches yoga, and he teach now. Now, he ain't lying, because when he got up on them arms and he was dangling, I said, you better do that, because he's thick. That's a lot of weight to put on your own arms. But he got his family together, and he poured up some shots, and they looking at us like, oh, it's a shot type of day. And he tells them, everybody is shocked. They don't really understand why he would take it to this level. But the most shocked was his older sister. His older sister began to cry and say that she wants Michael to have the best, but she is just nervous for him, because I want you to be able to have what I haven't been able to have. And I was like, oh, sister, now you want to be on the show too? Because we can go ahead and put you on for next season. Talk to somebody, Michael, now that you got to end. See if you can get your sister on, because she wanted that for herself too. So yeah, she was in tears, very protective. His mom died at sorry. His mom died at an early age. I believe he said he was 2 or 3 years old, and that made me sad, because I just feel sad when people can't even form a memory of their parent. But his mom died at 2, and ever since then, I think he was with an aunt and with his sister. So everybody's protective over Michael, and that's understandable. But they gonna support him. Whatever you want to do, big dog, we here for you. Michael had a friend, I'm jumping ahead, at the bachelor party that was just like, man, why? Why do you want to do this? And he was just like, and truth be told, nobody's really prepared for marriage. And the guy was like, okay, right, facts. Anyway. All right. So Michael will be the first person in his family to be married, actually. So interesting little tidbit there. Now, we move on, and the girls go to pick out wedding dresses. The guys go to pick out suits. I'm going to just be honest with you. I'm going to be completely transparent. At this point, I had started to itch. I had a lot of stuff that I could have been doing, and I went ahead and put it on a low fast forward. Okay, shout out to Alexander Rogers. I put it on a low fast forward because, none of that stuff appeals to me. I don't watch any of those shows like Say Yes to the Dress, even though I'm a girl and you would think I would love stuff like that. I don't like none of that. None of that is interesting. None of that appeals to me. None of that I wanted to watch. So I just went ahead and went on past it. We went straight to the bachelorette party, and we can skip all the preliminaries and we can just go straight into the party. Now, when the girls meet, I thought that it was a little weird that when they started talking about sex, Taylor comes out and says, well, I've never had a one-night stand, so nobody said that they were going to have a one-night stand. This is technically your husband, and even if you haven't ever had a one-night stand, all they were saying was they're going to let stuff flow naturally. I don't know, it's just something about the way she said that. Like, girl, don't be judging nobody, because all y'all about crazy, because y'all... Anyway, but I didn't really like that part. But then we get to the bachelorette party, and she dropping it low, picking it up slow. So I'm just like, now, you may not have had a one-night stand, but you ain't new to this. You are true to something. So don't be sitting around here trying to give everybody else a side eye because they want to have sex with their husband on the first night that they meet their first night husband. But the guys are kind of on the page of they're going to let the women set the tone for the honeymoon. So if they want to do it, let's do it. If they don't want to do it, a man, he gonna turn it down if you want to give it to him. But if y'all don't, I understand. We can look at the stars all night, whatever she want to do. Brandon said that he is concerned about what if the person doesn't measure up, but he's also concerned about what if I don't measure up to what she wants. I said, Brandon, now the more Brandon talked during the show, the more I was just like, you know what? I think I'm going to marry Brandon. I think I'm the one for him. I think I should be his leading lady. We can just kick Taylor out of the equation. She'll find somebody soon. Well, let me get on in there with Brandon. Anyway, actually, I think me and Taylor might be close. Well, was she? Anyway, so Katie went in the bachelorette that party and showed out. Okay, not only did she show out on the dance floor and drop it and pick her leg up, but she also began telling everybody her business. And I was just like, Katie girls, hush, hush. Why are you talking so much? She telling Mika and Mindy about her ex-boyfriend, and Mindy's just like, oh my goodness, what? Oh, I don't know. I just don't. I love Mindy. And Mika is just over there drinking her drink like, child, you got the drama going. She about to call her mama as soon as she leave and let her know what's going on. But yeah, Katie girl, you talking too much. You telling too many people this whole story. Your man, when you do get him, he gonna be wondering if you want him or do you want your ex. So that was really it, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. I gotta get out of here. The show was long. I can't believe y'all didn't tell me. I'm gonna try to stay with it, but I can't make any promises. But I'm all congested, and I need to try to eat something, whatever I can afford, because I don't have a wallet. But y'all have a good one. Bye.